the door. You heard me?
Going crazy.
Going since I walked in the door.
DJ Son of the King.
Yeah.
Energized with Bunny, man.
That's what it do, man. So look, man, want to introduce you formally, man. You know what I mean, for our audience right now. In the house with us tonight, Adventures Music.
That's right.
Murder Inc.
Come on, man.
New York City.
Come on, man.
Chris Gotti, man. What's up, man?
Yeah,
How you
man.
doing,
I
fam?
appreciate y'all having me. St. James, you know what I'm saying? Big trees, what it do?
Man, we appreciate you stopping through, man.
Nah,
That's
this is
well
going to be a
connected, man.
destination now.
That's
Remember,
absolutely.
I'm telling you that this is, when I come to places, I don't just come one time. I'm going to keep coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until you tell me don't come no more.
Hey.
When you throw me out, I stop.
Already.
That's it.
We gonna make sure we keep you coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome around here.
That's what it do. So look,
man.
man, you in town right now. Adventures Music. You know what I mean? I want to start with that. Talk a little bit about that. You know what I mean? What it is, and introduce it to the people, and kind of what's going on, man.
Man, that's everything for me right now. This is what I'm doing. So I'm trying to empower, not trying, I'm going to empower all independent artists so they can own, operate, and monetize their business. Right? I'm teaching, really, I'm giving them a platform where they could really have a record label at their fingertips for themselves. It's their business, not mine.
Right.
I don't own anyone's music. I don't, no publishing, nothing. I just distribute music.
Right.
So we distribute music to over 200 plus locations worldwide, just trying to get your music out there so people could actually either stream it, buy it, any way they could consume it that could generate money.
Yeah.
Come on.
So that now they can make money. We all in this business together. We've been doing this music. I've been doing this music business for over 30 years. And we always in it's the same place. I don't care where you at. You're trying to figure out how to make some money from what you do, what you loving,
Right.
what you're doing,
Right.
and what you're creating. And that's what I'm trying to show you, how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
There's a reason Universal got big buildings and had so many employees, and you know what I mean?
Getting big bags.
And making all them bags, all that money. There's a reason they could do that. There's a reason Sony could do that. But you in the same business as them. It's just at a smaller scale, but it doesn't mean you ain't supposed to make the money for yourself now.
Right.
The game changed, and the reason I invented Adventures is because I don't see record labels out here looking for artists.
Right.
You tell me when the last time a label's out in Indiana looking for an artist, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to find an artist to help them to get on. They don't do that no more. It's non-existent, and that's why I told you I'll be back, because I'm building. And when you're building, you can't just start and then stop.
Right. You got to keep it moving.
You got to keep moving.
So I'm going to keep coming.
That's what's up, man. So for the, the cast that's really trying to, digest this, a lot of people miss, distribution and what that means. Of course, they may understand, TuneCore or, some of these, talk about,
I love it. Talk
your
about
platform,
it because they
man.
out there, and again, those are competitors.
Okay.
But, they don't, in my opinion, they're not really a competitor, but they do distribution.
Right.
But that's as far as the competition goes, right?
Yeah.
There's tons of distribution companies out here, but none of them address issues or things that are artists at the lowest level, because that's where I started.
Right.
I'm starting at the very bottom. An artist that has no real resources, makes music and wants to get in this game and figure out how to make money from it, and that's what I'm trying to teach them, how to do that. It's easier once you go up, right?
Right.
The higher you go, the easier it gets. So I had to, my whole focus was to start at the bottom. And again, I already got over 2,000 artists on this platform and growing. And I haven't even really started anything yet.
Yeah.
This business, so I have millions of artists that I'm helping out, making money to monetize their business. Most artists never made $1, right? In their music, when they put out music, they just really put it out there. It's out there.
Just sitting.
Just somewhere. In cyber somewhere. In
cyber.
Sitting out there.
I don't know what cyber is, but that's what the fuck it's doing.
It's just sitting.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, every artist on the platform, it generates money.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. This is about empowerment. It's way overdue that, man, we get what we supposed to. We created all of this, and we should own it. Why are we giving it away is my question that I ask every artist. Why are you giving it away?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Today you don't have to. You could own it. I understand back in the days, you had to give it away to get in.
Right.
It's different. We ain't in those days no more. We in a new generation, a new day and age. We could own this shit.
Yeah.
And make our own money. And you know, it's a nice day when you wake up and there's a check in the mail for you every month. You know, that just comes because you did what you love, made music and put it out the right way.
Right.
You know, I'm in the game over 30 years. We make money on our first record.
Huh.
You know, 30 years ago.
Right.
She been making money.
I don't know what business you could get into that just keep paying you.
Right.
And it don't matter. I don't care if it's $1. Give me my dollar.
Yeah.
That's how I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you really dive into the music industry, the music business, it is a penny industry. Don't get it fucked up.
You said that.
It's a penny industry. They count pennies. They just happen to count lots of pennies. That's how artists get paid, though. It's in fractions. It's not in dollars. They get end result is dollars, but it's because they made a lot of pennies.
A lot of pennies.
So I'm like, when I say I'm gonna go pick my dollar, man, don't make it sound crazy. That's business. That's what we do.
So they fight
It's
for
mine.
them percentages.
I don't need no one to hold mine. I'm a grown ass man. I can hold my own, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Come on with it.
Yeah.
Don't do
It
nothing.
look
Give
better in my pocket than in yours.
Yeah, let me let it sit around. Yeah.
Come
See,
on.
These labels, when you get the reason I'm bringing that up is again, this is all related to record label business.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's so much money they hold because they don't pay artists because they didn't finish this or they didn't finish that, and they hold back money.
Right.
I mean, and then there's a statute of limitations on that money.
And the money.
They done held it for
Then
so
the money
long.
becomes theirs.
Right.
They absorb your money.
You know, these damn laws is something else, man. They
Yeah.
figured out how to rob you without robbing you.
Right. Through the law. You know what I mean?
Through the law, legally.
Legally.
So I'm not robbing you. You didn't never claim it.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Money.
you didn't even make a claim to this money.
Yeah, nah, but that's the business. I could break it down all the way. Like, there's nothing in the industry I don't know about in music. Irv, y'all might know Irv. Irv's creative. That's my little bro. I raised Irv.
Yeah.
So, but Irv is the creative. I was the business. You know what I'm saying? He's the vision.
Right.
So I always like to tell people, Murder Inc. Murder Inc. is Irv's baby. So that's like I'm the uncle to Murder Inc.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the only reason Murder Inc. existed is because we went on a run producing records for the industry. You know, that's crazy because people don't realize that's how we got Murder Inc. Irv wanted to be the biggest producer in the game.
So that was y'all forte into it.
Dr. Dre was the biggest producer in hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Irv looked at Dr. Dre as like, man, he's the best. I gotta kill him. In the sense of competition. We ended up becoming good friends with Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Through the work. Because he started admiring Irv's work and the body work we put together.
Right.
And,
So I have an excellent body of work.
That's what got us our label. See, people don't know that. That's the story that never was told because Irv didn't sit home and say, you know what? I'm going to go start Murder Inc.
Right.
No, Irv said, I want to be the best producer. And my job was to go sell beats. I sold a lot of beats. I took Irv from 5,000 a track to over 250,000 a track in less than 2 years.
Who was the first person to cut you that real check, that $250,000?
Oh, Sylvia Rome. That's no question. ODB, Old Dirty Bastard. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Atlantic?
He changed
Wasn't that Atlantic?
No, Electra.
Electric, okay.
Electra Records. And
Yeah.
Sylvia Rome was the CEO.
Yeah.
And that was the first check. It was 4 songs for 40,000 a track. And it was a big jump because right prior to that, we never got more than 15. But you know, I threw a number out there and she didn't buzz.
So you slid the napkin across the table, and she was like,
"Read that."
right. And she was like, okay. You was like,
here's your first half. Not okay. Here's your first half. She contracted us right there. So it was 80,000 for the first half for 2. You know, for 4 songs.
She gonna give you 80 on the back end.
As soon as we finish the 4, she give us the back end 80. So when I went to Irv, I said, "Yeah, we got a new number."
right.
I'm thinking 20, 25.
Yeah.
What is it? And I showed him 40. Oh man, he said, "That's our new number. We ain't going no lower."
Come on, man.
We ain't going lower.
And the rest is history. It turns
but that
into
was
Murder
the
Inc.
first- So you say that I credit Sylvia Rome and ODB.
Hey, well, shouts out to Sylvia Rome for
Let me
having.
tell you, ODB, God bless the dead, man. Working with him is still one of the best learning lessons you learn in music ever. Like the way he recorded, man. If I tell you, he didn't rhyme.
Ever.
Man, this dude, the way he put it, but his talent, it's in hindsight, it's so talented. You know, I've been with French Montana. He sort of rhymes like ODB.
Right.
He probably puts more words together at once
right.
than ODB, but very limited amount. Like, but ODB literally put one word at a time down. Like, he would go in the booth and just say one word, and come back out, listen to it, and then go back in and say another word. And then, but when it finished, it was his song.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this is crazy, man.
So he made a song one word at a time.
4 songs we did. Just
one
like
word.
Yeah, and then the other part is ODB. He, as crazy as he was, he understood the value of ownership. He would take the 2-inch reels from the studio, the masters,
yeah,
and make Sylvia pay him extra money
to get them back.
So she begged us not to let him do this. We are, in the history of working with ODB outside of RZA, the only one that was allowed to take the masters from him, and he allowed it because he was spazzed on, Brooklyn Zoo.
Yeah,
yeah, Brooklyn Zoo. Yeah, it was real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But he respected us, and he allowed us to do it because she begged us not to let that happen.
Right.
And I was like, man, she just paid us all this money. I didn't want to not do it for him, but I made sure it was clear because at the end of the day, if it came down to it, fuck Sylvia Rome, fuck Electric Records.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's about the artist, but he agreed and he understood the relationship we had, and he allowed us to take.
He wanted to help y'all come. He wanted to help y'all move up.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, nah, no problem. He appreciated us working with him because he was having a hard time getting producers because he would come in there and be 1,000 niggas and shit.
Yeah.
Anything goes down. Niggas was getting robbed at like real rap.
Yeah.
ODB, he was, man.
It was raw.
It was real. That to me was the hip hop. That's the era. That's that culture that started everything.
Definitely.
That whole culture, like it was just different. Like when I look at today, it's different than that culture back then. I don't want to put better or none of that shit. I just say
it's
just
different. Yeah.
Nah,
that's the era I understood. That's my. But I'm 50 right now. I'm not no young dude. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
So
man.
at the end of the day, don't expect me to be with little 20-year-olds today. That's not real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 50. I got grown niggas I fuck.
Right. Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, and it's understandable that someone from your era would definitely have an opinion about not the business, but the culture right now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I love that you said that because that's one of my things. I have an opinion, and I feel my voice should be heard about the culture, the direction it's going, and where it's going, and why. Even
definitely.
when I look at a Russell, who's he's the Godfather, right?
Right.
This is Russell Simmons, and it's like the only problem with Russell is he wasn't a music dude. As crazy as that sounds, he was a manager and everything, so he was more corporate.
Right.
Leo Cohen is more part of the culture. The White Jew is more part of the culture than Russell because he was more hands-on with the music.
Right.
Not giving Leo any credit. Don't get it fucked up.
No. Russ still Russ.
It's still Russ, but at the end of the day, he has a better perspective and understanding.
More immersed in the music.
In this culture than Russell because he was in the trenches.
Right.
He was working for Russell, and he was the one in the trenches doing it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I love Russ, but he didn't understand the culture as well as, like I said, a Leo.
Right.
It's all good. But I feel like there's no reason, there's not a way in the world I shouldn't have an opinion on what's going on. I work with everybody. I done been around all of them. You talk about Tupac, I was with him. You talk about Biggie, I was with him. You talk about Pun, I was with him. Like I was there, they knew me.
Jay, you know what I'm saying?
MSJ, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying, was the first person to give me opportunities and brought me around. But you talking about Run DMC era, that's the era that started big rap.
Right.
I didn't know Kool Moe Dee and all those guys. I met them, and, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't know them. I wasn't in their sessions. All these other artists, I was in their sessions with them.
Say from that era forward, right there, that's definitely y'all. You know what I'm saying?
The new generation, I'm not in those sessions. I've never been in a little Yachty session. I've never been in it. So I don't know their culture and how they make music and where they're driving their creativity from. You know what I'm saying? Where that culture that we had, we didn't do features unless you was in the room.
Yeah.
See, technology changed that though. I'm not knocking it. It just changed. Right?
Yeah, it's
like
just
I
different.
can send you a record now.
Yeah.
I didn't send you my masters because I didn't want to lose them when something happened to them after I recorded. So we had to figure out when are we getting together.
Yeah.
Then we talked about the record, vibe with each other. I always talk about Brooklyn's Finest with Jay and Big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, truth be told, Jay and Big was both shitting on each other in Brooklyn's Finest.
Going back and forth.
When you understand what they did,
and I'm well connected with Stopbeefinradio.
Right.
But they're lazy saying, I'm Brooklyn's finest, nigga, not you.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was the concept. But they kept it clean because they friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But their lines is really seriously talking about each other. Like, this is why I'm Brooklyn's finest.
Right.
So that's what made, to me, that record so dope. You know what I'm saying? That concept. Being in the room together, like, it changes everything when I just email you a record and say, get on it. You don't know what I was thinking about, what I want to say. You know, that whole
Lose
part.
the energy. The energy's not there.
It's different. I'm going to just use, I don't want to say lose it. I'm going to say different because just, you know, I don't want to be, I'm not a hating nigga. I don't want to feel like this young generation ain't making dope music. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
You know what
not
I'm
at
saying?
all. Not at all.
You know, we say our era's the best. The era before that said their era was the best, and they're going to say their era's the best now.
Right.
So it's no, but
People already trying to say LeBron better than Jordan, man. Come on, man. I ain't trying to hear that, B.
See?
I ain't trying to hear that, B.
We can get into that too.
I ain't trying to hear that because I know you love basketball. Matter of fact, you got
I got my games in.
So you know it's so you agree it's Mike.
Is it a question?
All right, so we're going to move on. So we're going to move on right there.
No, you know, let's just touch on it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to take up all the time, but I ain't in a rush or anything. But
Yeah.
like people's numbers don't lie. I said, yeah, they don't lie, but they don't always tell the truth.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So when I look at a LeBron's history, give me one World Series, fucking final series, he won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give me one that he won.
Yeah.
You understand? So when he had all these points,
But they going to say he had a
points,
triple-double.
But when it was money time,
He didn't
he
have a
was
ball.
broke. The nigga was broke.
He didn't have a ball. He didn't have a ball.
The nigga was broke. That's all I'm saying. Now, yeah, he got him there and got to that point, and he's contributed. But it's a different dynamic to who he was. Even when you talk about, Magic, Magic was a stone killer.
He was. He was.
Assassin.
42 in the finals. Come on at center,
Played every
man. Stop
position.
playing, man.
Not saying LeBron couldn't do that, but it's a mentality thing for LeBron to me.
That's what I see.
I'll give you another thing that I always talk about, and I love LeBron. He's a friend of mine. I know, but I never seen a superstar have so many bad shots in key moments.
Yeah.
Air balls.
Yeah.
Missing free throws. Like he don't do well under pressure. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
When that pressure's on, he got he may have to go to the Wizard. That's where Wizard of Oz is out here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jordan.
Well, the Wizard went to Boston. You know what I'm saying?
That's one.
The Wizard went to Boston. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Jordan never lost in the finals.
Hey, Jordan said, don't compare me to them guys today because they do things I can't. So he's insinuating they on drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which they are. I'm going to say they are. I know too much to say they're not. So you can't tell me this man's in his 15th season, running faster, jumping higher. What planet he from?
He trained hard.
Yeah, whatever. Which player don't? You tell me his training is different, his DNA is different. You can't tell. I'm a dude that you bleed like me. I never looked at anyone as a better person than any one of us in the room, so you can't tell me he's that far superior. Yes, he trains hard. What do you think? What do you think all these other players doing? What do you think Westbrook's doing? What do you think,
that's
Durant
what they
is
try.
doing?
I'm not arguing that, but
saying.
they saying like he just that good. You know what I'm saying?
I know his numbers all is better than in his 15th season than any year in his career. It just don't add up. If you don't want to accept like just facts, like I ain't gonna argue. His hair, the hair is all part of steroids.
Hey, they said they Sammy Sosa in the NBA.
I mean,
facts.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying. I think Mike's pure drive. You could see him take over games. You know what I'm saying? You can see
Mike
it.
said that for a reason.
You can see it.
Today they get away with that because the league is lousy.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Mike
They're
played
not checking
with the
them.
flu.
There's no way. How does in the history of the NBA? There's a few NBA players that got caught with steroids, like a Ben. What's his name? Big Ben. He was in Detroit.
Yeah.
He's
Ben
never the same.
Ben
Ben
Wallace.
Wallace. He never was the same after they caught him, and he couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
Never the same. That dude was a monster, though. So you see the effect of it. It's not like it's not a proven fact. It makes you better.
Yeah. Real talk.
Come on, man.
And so,
I never liked the fact that that you can. They should be if it is, it is. Who cares? Let's go.
Yeah.
We enjoying the game. I love watching the game. So
yeah,
Come on, man.
but they're not Mike. But so moving on, moving on, man. You got a lot
Definitely
of artists
not Mike.
in the music community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying that have worked, and you worked on the album, man. That's behind you over there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Talk a little bit about that album.
That album
man.
came from just good energy and being out. And that album, I tour.
Yeah.
And while I'm touring, I started actually that album. The concept of that album was in Chicago. Again, I tell producers because they always say they don't have nothing in the game. How can they make money? I said, DJ Khaled this shit.
Yeah. Put some artists together.
Most artists need music. They don't have a producer. They don't make their own music. You're blocking the camera. I got you. Because he'll block it. But most artists need production, and they need that marriage. There's no reason why they shouldn't partner with a producer. And what are you trying to own everything for? You owning all 100% of nothing. Share it and try and do it the right way. So I'm trying to teach them to partner with each other and give them a way to do that together so they could generate a product, put it out, and generate some revenue from it the right way. And they should even partnership and say, if this product takes off, we're going to do that. If we get signed, we're going to be doing that together.
Right.
It's the chemistry that made it.
Right.
So I'm trying to teach producers, and production probably got hit the hardest in this industry because I can go online and buy a beat for $20 or license it lease it for $20 and then buy it for a couple hundred.
Mm-hmm.
I just told you I was making $250,000 a song. How did it go from $250,000 a track to $20?
$20.
It's a problem. A real problem. You see, this is when you deal with the white people. This is what they do. They figure out how to manufacture shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's part of what they
kills
did. They're manufacturing the music in a cheap way, but they gave it to dudes. We're creating it still, but we're taking it. If we make a stand, then they can't get it. You know what I'm saying? But that has to happen.
Got to come together.
It's so hard. It's so hard to unify us, man. It's crazy.
We got to protect the beef. Hey, the man done said in his 30 years of it being in the music business, we have to protect the bag.
Got to.
You got to protect the bag. We got,
Hey, I just came from Hong Kong. I was over in China just now for a week and a half out there. It's all hip-hop out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I thought I brought a Chinese girl with me because she an Asian girl. She could speak Chinese, and just in case, because I don't know what I'm walking into. I've never been there. The whole place is speaking English. I didn't need her. Like in Hong Kong. Hong Kong was like New York or Las Vegas.
What's up?
Yeah.
It was. Parties everywhere. Every club is hip hop. You know what
That's
that
crazy.
is?
Money.
We don't own that culture. We created and don't own it.
Right.
In music, they laughed at hip hop. They never thought it was going anywhere.
Right.
Right? They just was like, here, they give these niggas something, and gave them a deal. And then they realized, wait a minute, it could generate money. Then they exploited. You know what I'm saying? They own everything. They took everything. They raped and pillaged the whole thing. They got it.
Yeah.
But today, the game is down. That's why I asked you. You never see record labels out here. So if they're not out here actively trying to find talent so they can put it out and make money from it, then what are you doing? Why, when you get successful, would you even go fuck with them?
Right.
So I'm trying to educate and show you don't need to do that. You can do this way and still be just as good and make just as much money.
Yeah.
And I tell every artist from a radio station, if you're not fucking with internet radio, you are out of your mind.
Tell them again, man.
Hold on, let me get this on Instagram, because you know how these cats do, man. They ain't right with us.
You know, that's that sucker shit I just don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Because you chasing a radio station that has no intention at all of supporting you at this level.
Yeah.
Where you will. Like I own internet stations because I knew I had to give artists outlets. So I got about 25 internet stations across the country, and it's like I know that they need an outlet, and I'm not saying it because of that. It's because I'm saying that from a business standpoint.
Right.
You know, like I said, record labels when they backed out, guess who else had to back out?
radio stations.
Because they was the one supplying the funding for the radio. So that is a natural progression. So radio stations ain't out grabbing up all these independent artists and trying to help support them. You know, you might get a spin here and there, but in your local market, but you ain't going further than that.
Yeah.
Internet is global. I was in Mexico listening to my station.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? That's powerful.
Yeah.
It's the reason iHeartRadio started their app and combined all the stations together. So you could be anywhere in the world through your app and listen. It's exactly what we doing.
Come on.
We could be anywhere in the world. You don't have to be in Indiana to hear this.
Right.
No.
I don't need to be in Atlanta to hear mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I could be anywhere and listen
Anywhere.
to it. That's why. That's what the game changed. And it's just identifying a problem in the system that's not working properly and fixing it. That's what the internet is. So why wouldn't you? We reach audiences. The other part that we're even stronger than any radio station is analytics. We get all the back end analytics. We know exactly where everyone is listening at because we're in the box right here. We're in that box. So once you're in that box, that www or that's world, and you get all this information you couldn't get how it used to be. Radio stations say, yeah, we can reach over 10 million people. Yeah, great. Tell me where they're at.
Who are they?
They have no clue. So that's why they all created apps now. That's why. But app is nothing but an internet radio station. That's all it is.
Yeah. And now, and you're ahead of the game.
That's why I got to talk about it, because it's really about education. And I don't expect niggas to understand all that shit.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna catch it all.
I catch it because this was my life. My music was my business. I had to know all about it.
30 years.
30 plus years.
30 plus years. Hey, at a certain level. Like, we talking about.
Facts. I never dealt with an A&R. Never. All CEOs. When I was selling beats, I never would talk to an A&R because they don't make decisions. And I wouldn't. Nah, you don't. Then if you wanted a beat from us, and you told me talk to A&R, I'm like, no. Until I talk to that boss over there, that CEO over there, I'm not talking, nigga. No.
It's nothing.
The A&Rs would hate me, but you know what? Fuck them. What can they do? They can't do nothing to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just treated it a different way. And guess what? They came right around. Next thing you know, that A&R on your jack. Hey, can we sit down? Yeah, where you at? Let's go.
But your track record dictated that you could do that.
Success is always gonna help.
Yeah.
You make hot beats and people make good records. It's a following industry, right? Once I make one, every other label wants the same thing.
Come on.
I would tell my producer, you make one hit record, you better have at least 10 beats that sound similar to that shit, because they gonna
want it.
And it's not about anything but business. That's business. They all wanted it. Hey, you got a record like that? That's what they would ask you when they called you. They're so non-creative, it's unbelievable that we in the creative industry and they had no creativity. And I'm talking about at the top level.
Well, we see that.
I got another beat like that.
I got you. I got you, homie.
Real talk.
Don't
Send
even
that
worry
check
about
over.
it. Don't even
First
worry
half,
about
here's
it.
the number.
Yeah.
I always tell people, it was crazy. We was so hot. Like, I talk about 50. 50 was with Columbia Records first.
I remember.
He contracted us. It's something. He paid us $50,000 a track for 4 tracks. So we got our first half $100,000. We never did one beat because the beef got escalated.
Oh yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? He already had put out mixtapes, but again, it's part of the history that no one knows. The public don't know is that nigga wanted to be Murder Inc. That's why he was calling to get an Irv Gotti beat.
Yeah.
Even after the mixtapes, he was managed by Preem. You know what I'm saying? The big homie. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted.
Hold on. So a lot of people, let's talk about that. A lot of people may not know.
I want to talk about Adventures. I just threw you
right.
something though. Yeah. You can talk about it. Go ahead.
Hey, but hold on.
I just want to get one fact.
Verify this.
I just want to get one fact straight. Go ahead.
They said I heard originally that he was a little upset because he went to a Jai video shoot and Jai didn't dig up him or something.
So we're from Hollis. So if you know anything about the New York or Queens, I'm from Hollis, Queens. Hollis and Southside never got along. I fought all my adolescent years. That's all I did with niggas from Southside. They wait by the bus you had to take or the train because they knew that's the only one going over to Hollis. And so they knew you was from House. Then you get it on. You go to the club. They from Southside or whatever. It was going down. We shot Murder for Life video in the heart of Southside. Yeah, I'm a little rebellious at times, but it's all good.
Come on,
we had
man.
about 400 or 500 dudes out there. It was crazy.
Feeling yourself.
Nah, Ja Rule just starting. The energy was crazy.
on,
We didn't
man.
care. We from Queens. We repping. That's it.
Come on, man.
So we shot right in the middle of Jamaica, Queens, and Southside. And we had an after party at another club on Southside, which is called Amazora. I believe that's the name of the club, Amazora. And we go in there after the video. Caddy knows 50, Black Child knows. Black Child and 50 was signed to Jam SJ together. So they brought him in. Again, we don't know. I don't know that man. I might have been in the same room as 50 maybe 9 times now. You know what I'm saying? So he comes over to the event, and he wanted to talk to Rule. You know, Caddy and was telling me he want to come and holler at Rule. They brought him in. We don't know who he is. Just another artist, you know, from Queens. And he come in, and Rule come in and just dap everybody real quick. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? And he was trying to talk to him when he dapped him. He kept moving. And the nigga was tight.
So walk through. Yeah, he said, hold on, man.
Nigga was salty.
Man, I was trying to holler at you, man.
Hold on.
The facts, yo. You can't change the facts. I don't know no other story because that's all I know. Is that. That's, I was there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, after that moment is when all the mixtapes started coming. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want I got you.
Hey, I give him a lot of credit because he set out to do something and did it. Like,
I agree.
You know, I never knock talented things and things. You know, he was up against a hell of amount of odds against him. You know what I'm saying? And he got through it. He might have did things ways I wouldn't have took, but it worked for him.
It worked out for him.
See, I didn't know, but the point that I didn't know that he was actually managed by Preem.
He's managed by Preem. Then after Preem, he's managed by my other big homie, Slim. Chaz. Chaz is a bank robber.
Yeah, Big Chaz.
Oh, yeah, Black Hand.
Yeah,
Come on,
Black Hand, yeah.
That's my man. Like, then he went to Chaz. They kept calling me and Irv, let's make this shit go so we can help each other out. We had tried to do meetings. He never would show up. He was too scared. He thought niggas was going to kill him. Facts. That's the bottom line. Yeah. Preem tell him to come somewhere. He never show up because we was going to be there to talk, and he knew that's what the meeting's about. We like, Preem, everything set? Yeah, he coming. He'll be there. We get there, waiting. Waiting. Preem, we out of here, nigga.
Right.
3 times we did that, and then we did it 2 times with Slim.
Yeah.
Chaz.
Yeah, Chaz.
The last time was in Atlanta, though, and we told, it was about maybe 15 of us, and he there with Slim. You know, he ain't popping yet. He's
trying to get up.
He can't move around with nobody. He ain't got no bread for that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Or he don't have the ability to. So it was him and Slim. Slim come right over. Yo, Rule right there. Yo, why don't them two go talk and fix this shit already? It's the last time. So, okay. They walk off. You know, Rue got that, like, he don't understand why you beefing with me. Like, what the fuck you beefing? I don't even know you.
Yeah, like, I don't even know you, homie. What's going on?
I can't beef with someone I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 50 stall on the nigga. Boom. Facts, I'll give it to you. Yeah. Listen to me. Rue had that nigga shirt over his head hooking on the nigga after that. The nigga running like a little bitch after that. We catch the nigga in right before, we was by the Swiss Hotel in Buckhead right there in Atlanta. Yeah. Catch him. Get up out of that and run through the hotel, flipping over the tables. Had to pay like almost $100,000 in damages in the hotel, and he gets away. And then that was the last time we said, let's talk and talk to this nigga no more. Yeah. We told Slim, he ain't fucking with you, nigga. How you the OG and he letting this nigga get you know what I'm saying? He ain't sitting there talking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He heard Rules beefing and he just hooked on the nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Rule ate it and then start hooking right on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like you supposed to do. So at the end of the day, that's where really it was like no more talking to that nigga.
Right. Yeah. So clearly at that point, his whole thing was not just drama because it's an issue, drama because I want to get on and I'm gonna use this drama to, you know what I'm saying, get to this spot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Physically, verbally, whatever.
He also had he had a lot of things going for him in that sense of like the underdog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all the industry thought we was picking on him. We like, how are we picking on this nigga? We ain't even know the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everyone thought we was picking. I had Russell Simmons set up meetings before with him and us and Chris Lighty. Russell tell us don't come in with nobody. They bring in Chris Lighty, come in with like 30 niggas and shit. Like, yo, Russ, what kind of fuckboy shit is this? They come with nobody. I could bring 100. You want me to bring 100 niggas? I could do that. No, I don't do that. Chris, why'd you do that? Like, it was he talking to Lighty. Like, why'd you do that? Yeah. You don't want a problem with these guys? It was stupid shit. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Stop beefing radio. I ain't never beefing.
Come on, man. Oh, never.
Man. Hey, so look, you know what I mean? Just to transition here to the end, man. You're here.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday.
Adventure Music. Where's
tomorrow?
Where's Dex Diamond?
Tomorrow, Dex Diamond in the back. Tomorrow,
back in the
tomorrow, Thursday at 9 o'clock at Club Crave.
At Club Crave.
You're doing a seminar.
A little seminar.
Yeah, 7, my boy.
7 at Club Crave. Do a seminar. And I advise, that's to me the best part for what I do because it's about educating and teaching artists. Whether you fuck with me or not, you still need to know the business you in.
Yeah.
And that's where you're going to get that information at that seminar. I allow you to ask any questions about whatever. I'll break it down for you. I own a lot of businesses. Music's just one of them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a great way to get some real knowledge and information. I promise you, you're going to leave there knowing something you didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then after that, we do like a little contest where I'll give away to the winners that perform, that signed up and perform digital distribution through Adventures, you know, and some services that they might need.
That's
also.
So
on Adventures, I sell services from anywhere from radio packages, right? Artists touring. Touring. Well, touring is getting set up because I have to do a lot of legwork to set up a tour.
Yeah.
And they say you could get on it.
Yeah.
We do that. So we set up tours incrementally, like set up, and then you have the ability to get on those tours and come out with us, perform at each venue. But you got to get there. It's your business. It's not mine. Yeah. You got to get there, but you can get on that stage once you know and perform in front of that audience. Think about how you got to build your crowd or your fan base. Mm-hmm. You can't stay here in Indiana and think that's enough. You got to get out.
Gotta move them feet.
We all on social media. You know, I see y'all. So you're gonna be. Just imagine when you're doing that, you're doing social media too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting social media. It doesn't look like you just sitting at your crib somewhere doing the same thing over and over. Right. That's how you get engagement. Today, all this music shit's about engagement. Right. You know, people say, "How do I get a record deal?" Get engagement, man. Engagement means you have a lot of followers that will do what you're doing or follow what you're doing. That's engagement.
Interact with you.
Interacting. So now if I tell them, hey, I got a record, a percentage of those people is going to go fuck with that record.
Come on, man.
It's not 1 for 1. It's a percentage of it. Mm-hmm. And that's how they figure out who's getting the deal or not. Right. So, that you know, what's that white girl that cashed me outside, bitch? Oh, yeah. Okay, she got a multi-million-dollar deal. Barbie. Everyone was like, how'd she get a deal? She don't even sing. She don't rap. She got
traffic.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The writing's on the wall. It's not their fault you ain't reading it. The game changed. You got to evolve with it. You got to evolve with the game if you want to get in that game, or you got to create a whole new lane.
Come on. And you got to be paying attention to what's right in front of you. Yeah. So I'm sitting there, I'm listening to you, bro, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this man done ran multi-million-dollar corporations, you know, at, you know what I'm saying, the highest level of the music industry. And he's sitting right here at Stop Beefing Radio, moving around, you know what I'm saying, encouraging people to get on the hustle or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
How a nigga so mad he got all that money?
Come on, man.
I don't know one nigga with money. I don't know one person with money. When I got money, I'm telling you, stop beefing. Yeah. If I knew y'all was beefing, I'd try to fix it because it's no money in war.
Right. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? See, I don't know. I've been through things that most people may not have been through. So at the end of the day, I understand that. Maybe he didn't. That's why you know it's fake. I try to explain that to perpetuate it. It's fake. Nigga, you up. You good. What you talking about? Nigga, I don't even know you, man.
It's nothing.
Get out of here.
It's nothing.
I said I've been in the room with him 9 times. I put my hands on that nigga 3 times out of those 9.
Come on, man.
I did all right each time. You know what I'm saying? The eyes never lie. You heard me?
Come on,
Big
real
trees.
talk, man. You already know. Come on, man.
The
You
eyes
already
never
know,
lie,
Real
man.
talk.
Whatever,
Hey.
nigga. Whatever. It's whatever. So at the end of the day, he knew that. He ran around with police, all types of shit. Like, I never had no police with me. Come on, that's not even real for me. How you the biggest and best rapper in New York? In New York, killing
on,
the
man.
game and running around with cops. Come on,
It's like
man.
against the, you know what I'm
Fuck you,
saying?
mean radio.
Come on, man.
But it's all good. Like I said, it ain't even about nothing. It's like, come on, stop it.
It's all hype. You know what I'm saying? You know, like it's like
You know, but hype turned to reality.
come on,
I tell it. I sit here and I tell you, I don't brag or anything. I'm not that dude. But I tell you, you know, he killed it in the music. He did his thing. He had the help of Dr. Dre, Eminem, Jimmy Iovine, the best in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Hats off, y'all did it. When he came out the #1 album, Jimmy Iovine received the fucking basket from me and my brother. Congratulations. Jimmy and us was like this. He would always pick our brains for shit. Send him, yo, incredible job. It's business. I get it.
That's why I appreciate you being right here.
But when it got real, I didn't take no L's in that shit.
Right.
Nah.
I touched everybody over there.
Come on.
D12 included. Only one Eminem got away in Banks. Everyone else got touched.
Boy. Hey.
Real talk.
Put
where
these
I grew
hands
up.
on
Right.
you, St.
Where I grew
James.
up. Go
Put
any
these
way.
hands on
Put
you,
the
bro.
hands on you.
Go any way.
Come
Either
on,
way,
bro.
Either way, went any way. So at the end of the day, it just was. It wasn't like I was out. It just happened. You over there? Okay, it's real. Let's go.
Yeah.
But
What?
see, it from nothing to something.
Come on, man.
That's why that Stop Beefing is real, because there was real problems for them over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up,
Hey.
man. Well, look, man. We know you got to get out of here, man. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man.
Listen, go get this album. I ain't
Go
get
get
a
the
chance
album.
to the album. That
Yeah.
album was created from let's before I get off. I don't know, you know, because with Adventures, that album was created for all independent artists. I did those same seminars and contests, and then afterwards, I was just in a mood, and it started in Chicago, and I just took everyone that participated to the studio and created a record. And I
Dope.
started doing that in every city I went into, and it came out with a dope product. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a way that they all own their piece. I spent the money to put it out and do everything. Also to kind of show them how to use the platform. You know what I'm saying? And what
Right.
you could do with it. There's a video for every song. We didn't put them all out because it's all about timing. So, unless there's anticipation for a record, you know, artists get so crazy because they want to they make something, they want to get it out. But, you know, I tell them, unless there's anticipation, what you rushing to?
Come on,
Right.
man.
You know what I'm saying? What are you rushing for? It ain't going nowhere.
Gotta create a buzz.
But, you know, I understand artists, they get on their artist shit and they think they're going to be off that wave or whatever it may be and on to something else, so they want to get it out as fast as possible. But
Yeah.
you want to kind of line things up, at least something somewhat, so you have a chance to get people to know what's out there. That's all.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We reach over 5 million people, so, and we growing. So 5 million people
on,
see
man.
every product that we put out.
That's what's up.
You know,
Buzz build waves. Waves build. What's them things? Typhoons. What's a
Tsunamis.
Tsunamis. Yeah. Tsunamis.
Yeah.
Come
That's
through
what it's
and wipe
gonna hit.
everything out.
It's gonna hit just like
Come
that.
on, man.
It's coming. It's just time. And I tell everyone, you know, we as a culture, we always rushing, man. It's like we allow everyone else to take their time to get shit right, but us.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is my iPhone 1, right? My version, right, of Adventures. This is my first version. I said, let me get to X. God damn.
Right.
Come
Right.
on, man.
Let them get to it.
Right.
Come
You know
on,
what I'm saying?
man.
Give me a chance. I had to start at a very simplistic area, but this business I have is so real. It's so deep. No one can fuck with this shit once I'm finished.
Yeah.
And you can't stop me because I'm going to use my own money. You know, I ain't depending on someone giving me money to do it. I could do it without no money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm building my own brand. I'm here on my own dime. When I talk to sponsors, if they want me to do something that I don't want to do, I don't want your money.
Right.
And I could easily compromise, but I don't want to. I want to do exactly what I want to fucking do. And then when you come back, now you're going to do exactly what I want you to do because this is what you want.
Right.
Right? Now I don't have to compromise myself for nothing. And that's the beauty of what I'm doing, and I'm kind of passing that on to all the artists so they understand. We in a day and age, we the biggest culture in the world.
Come on, man.
I just love China, everybody in hip-hop.
Everybody.
All those slanted eyes and fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's hip-hop.
Yeah.
No, that's big. That's power, man.
Yeah.
Perspective, man, is...
And you don't realize that till you travel. You don't
Come
realize
on.
how big it is. And I was blessed to travel in a lot of places and see how big firsthand hip-hop is.
Yeah.
We're the only genre of music that's in every part of this world. Every piece of land, if there's someone there, we got hip-hop.
It's crazy.
That's big. In
big.
any language, because they're creating all these different languages in their own language, their version of hip-hop, which will create and perpetuate this culture of hip-hop that we have.
See, you have a unique perspective because you've seen and operated on such a high level that where you can go and just see something like for us, we've made a couple little videos or movies or whatever. So when we watch TV, we're not just watching TV, we're looking at the production.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you go and you seeing music being displayed and paid for and enjoyed, the culture as a whole, you're like, hold on, man.
Freak Meek Mills, what'd he say?
Come on, man.
What'd he say? There's levels to this shit.
Levels.
You know what I'm saying? And then you find out it never really stopped. I still not at the top. Like, believe me, but there's definitely levels to this shit. And you really realize that once you start diving in and getting some success and doing it. You know, me and my brother, we always talked about, it's like we go to these clubs and there's a party. And there's a door, and that was the door where all of these people was at,
Right.
and you couldn't get in. Then we finally got our foot in the door and slipped in. And got in the party and realized you get in that party, and there's another door in another party. Man, that party even better than this one.
There's always a VIP.
Get into that door, you know, but it keep going.
Yeah.
I didn't hit the top. I don't know. Maybe Bill Gates or someone of these dudes is at that level. But I love where I'm at. It's just. But I still see there's still
That there's more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't stopping.
That's real.
It ain't stopping. You know, like I said, there's no limit to where we can take this shit.
Come on, man.
So all I'm pushing for, whether you fuck with Adventures or not, is own your shit.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Ownership.
Own it. Own it. You own the station. Own it. Right?
Oh,
you got a radio station.
Come on. Got a radio station, man.
Think about how crazy that sounds just from just saying that.
What?
Like,
We done said that 100 times.
I know,
like, man.
but just understand how big that is. Like, I own a radio station. What?
Man.
What?
Right.
Boy, hey.
Like, you never would think when you was young. I never thought I'd be doing this shit I was doing.
What?
I'm 50.
Come on, I'm 47.
I never thought I'd be doing all this shit. I never even thought I'd get past 25. I keep it 100.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So every time, when I turned 50, it was like real, like almost spiritual for me, because I was like, damn, I'm 50. Like, how'd I get here?
With a story to tell. And it seemed like just yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
We made it.
We made it,
made
man.
it. And I hope to live till I'm 50. Real talk.
You know what I started saying? When I turned 50, I started saying, fuck everybody. In the sense of, if you ain't really like, because I never thought I'd be here.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just doing good shit. If nigga you ain't on it, I'm cool.
Right.
Over there with it. I'm right here.
Right.
Leave me the fuck alone. I don't fuck with nobody. If you know what I'm saying? If you ain't rocking, it's all good. Go do that shit away from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is real for me right now. So this shit, like I said, I'll be back. This is something I will be back. You're gonna see it growing. I'll tell you, when I get the tech done, it'll be fully automated in probably February, March.
Okay.
Spend a lot of money on my tech because it's going to be a very unique platform that can do so many things for artists. And when I get that done, mark my words, you will see adventure music every fucking where.
You're going to see Stop Beefing Radio right alongside it.
Facts.
Right there. We rolling, baby.
We riding, baby.
Yeah.
Come on back to Indiana, man. We
Oh,
appreciate
this is a
it, man.
destination. I told you. So whenever I come into new territories, this first time with adventures in Indiana. I've been in Indiana before. But first time in Indiana, because there's casinos out here. I go to
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have a little problem with shit, but that's another story. But when I'm out here, this will be another destination for me, and I'll be pushing artists to come through and everything because they should support what's going on here.
Yeah.
They don't realize what we realize is the more traffic we get, that's how we'll get to what we want, which is the marketing dollars that could help build this up even bigger.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what artists want. So that's why they should be supporting. Because if they're supporting, why wouldn't you help who helped you?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that all day.
Yeah.
You help me get somewhere, shit. You need to be here too. Let's go.
Let's get it.
There's only one thing I'll tell every artist: I can't make people like your music. You know, that's the biggest thing. Don't ask me to make people like your music. If that was possible, Universal would be bigger than Google. Right? If they could make people like music, they got the bag. I know niggas always say, you need that bag. No, you need a hot record.
Yeah. At the end of the day, listen, hey,
You know what I'm saying?
all the business in the world, it do take a hot record.
Listen, you can't pay to make people like it. You like what you like. That's it.
You can make them familiar with it, but they don't mean they gonna like it.
So what is that called? That's called programming. You at radio, we program. That's why they supposed to fuck with you. Because we'll program at least, at worst case scenario, we'll put you in rotation. That's programming. Now you getting spins and people keep hearing it. They might get familiar with it. It may not be the hit record, but now people know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest part, right? To get people to identify you.
Yeah.
That starts everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what program's all about. We know different than your hottest, biggest radio station on FM or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Same exact thing. Programming, exactly what you said. It's what programs people.
Come on.
We programming people.